Family Week at SUNY Buffalo State, and I sat down with USG President and AVP for Student Life to ask them all about the Orange Crush themed activities. Hi, I'm Lucy Lopez. I'm Culture Editor for The Record, here with USG President Ashleigh-Ann Sutherland and AVP for Student Life Alexis Childs. This week is homecoming, and I'm just wondering, what's the theme this week for you guys?
So the theme has always been Orange Crush, but this year we tried to do something different by adding a sub-theme, which is Find Your Own Tale.
Now, I'm curious, what does Find Your Own Tale mean?
We had students submit them, and basically what this student meant is find your own tale, as in like find your own way, but because Bengal is our animal, they use tail in the literal sense.
Ashley, do you have like something that you can define as your own tale? Like, what's your mantra like at school?
At school, well, I found out like this entire month, like I'm very set on being a student leader, so that's my tale, student leading, and I like emphasize the fact that student comes before leader in the terminology student leader.
What are some activities that students can get involved with this week?
Well, my favorite thing is a chicken barbecue because the chicken's great. We also have carnival, which she could tell you a lot more about.
Okay. And when is the chicken barbecue going to be?
That's Thursday during Bengal Pause.
The carnival is going to be this Saturday at 6 p.m. in lot R14, and we're going to have a Ferris wheel, we're going to have funnel cake, slides, music, all types of stuff.
What's something new that students can partake in this year? We know that the carnival has happened before, but what can students expect solely for this year?
Well, for this year, Kristen Catalano, she's actually come up with something called the Powder Puff game, and it's like a football game amongst like women athletes. So that's something new that they're trying this year.
That's exciting. Can you still sign up, or do you have to be an athlete to participate in the Powder Puff game?
No, any student can sign up. So you have to do everything through, I think, Bengal Connect's homecoming page. So you can find all the information there.
Where can students go for more information about homecoming events?
buffalostate.edu/homecoming.
We're all seniors here, so what is something that you could tell seniors on why they would want to get involved this year in homecoming?
Honestly, for me, it's all about the free food because I know once I go into the real world, there won't be much of it. So I just want to enjoy like the chicken barbecue and going out to the carnival and getting funnel cake, honestly.
Well, for me, I feel like this is our last year to make memories here on college campus, so I think the best thing to do is get involved in everything we have to offer, and homecoming is pretty much like 1,000 events all put together in 1 week.
Now, being a part of USG, do you guys get more excited for this week, like to see how everything that you've planned has come out?
I think I would have to say this year I am the most excited just because I'm on the homecoming committee and I see how much work goes into it and how long it takes to fulfill like some of the activities. So I'm really, really excited for the shopping cart and to be judging the king and queen and the parade especially.
The one thing for me is like with all the new freshmen that we have, I just want to see their faces when they see our school pride. So I'm just here for the smiles, honestly.
Now, what is a shopping cart competition? Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
So the shopping cart competition is basically where the USG funded orgs, I believe, they sign up for a cart. Wegmans supplies the carts, and then each organization has to decorate it, and it has to be Bengal inspired. So some, like the athletes, they might go with their team colors and logos and stuff like that, where some of the organizations may just do Bengal pride. But it's just a fun way for organizations to get together and rep the school and it be judged by different administration on campus.
USG is competing, so I just feel like we're going to win, but we'll see.
And is that going to be during the pep rally? When is that competition going to be?
So the competition is going to be the morning of Carnival and the tailgate, so that's going to be September 20th, and the judging is at 8:30 in the morning. So.
Now, I hear that USG is judging the competition for King and Queen. Now, what exactly goes into a King and Queen competition? Because I didn't really have homecoming in high school, so I'm interested to learn like what that's all about.
Well, I was a judge last year, so basically they came out, they showed their talent, they spoke on behalf of Buff State, and the one thing that was really funny is that they asked some trivia questions, and people didn't know that E.H. Butler was actually E.H. Butler. Some people called it E.F. Butler, but it was really fun to judge based on their knowledge of Buff State. I just love it, honestly.
Now, I don't know if you read in the last issue of The Record, we had a girl run for king in 1989. Do you ever think that a woman will run for king again, or what do you guys think about that?
Well, Had I known that prior, maybe I would have been interested in that. But that could happen, honestly, with the way that Buff State's going and society is going. I would have been interested.
I love it. I just feel like that means that our students here are so comfortable in their own skin that they're willing to step out of the box and do something that's true to them, and I appreciate it 100%.
How can people, get more involved with homecoming if they, in the future, if I have an underclassman that's watching this, and they want to be a part of the homecoming committee, like what could they do to be more involved on campus?
The first thing they could do is contact USG because we are the outlet to administration, so we could always put people on those committees. Honestly, we always need people to do it. Sometimes we ourselves don't want to do it because we do a lot. But for example, judging King and Queen, we could get people to do that are just regular students as well.
I would say get involved on other organizations because I feel like homecoming is a big deal for not just like regular students, but we have staff, we have parents that come. So I would say that they should get involved on campus to get more of a feel for what it is that we do and why we do it before they get involved in homecoming to, to further their education on our school a little bit more.
On BuffStateRecord.com, we'll be continuing coverage for Homecoming 2014, especially the pep rally and the carnival will be there. But what can students expect from USG for the rest of the semester?
Well, as of now, we're still in the early works of planning things, but October 19th, in collaboration with the Fashion Students Association, USG is going to be having a gala/mixer and fashion show for breast cancer awareness. So all of our proceeds will be going to Susan G. Komen. We're going to have a bingo event on October 16th where we're going to have games, popcorn, prizes, music, and just a whole bunch more.
Go Bengals!